Hi everybody, it is Robbie from Southern California, and today I'm going to tell you how you can make a raised bed that's going to be the easiest raised bed you have ever made. You don't need any tools. You do not need anything at all to buy except, well, you'll see in a few minutes. Nothing to put together, and that's why it's so great. Last night, I was reading through the questions on one of our last videos on how to make a raised bed that Gary put up on the elevated planter. And SSRM Stewart came in and he wrote a great comment. Thinking out loud, can an unused ladder work? Oh my gosh, it was so funny because I was setting up a bunk bed ladder that I found in the trash, and Gary had an old aluminum ladder he had to climb up to cover a hummingbird nest because it's going to be so hot and he didn't want the sun to blaze on it. And he said, you know, my ladder's old. I think I'm making a raised bed out of it instead. And we saw this question and thought this is fantastic to talk about today. So you'll see here in my garden how I set up a bunk bed ladder that I actually found in the trash. I've got it on 2 concrete blocks on each end, perfect height for me, but it's a short ladder, so it will only hold 2 totes, which is perfect for me. So there's 2 concrete blocks on each one. What is that costing me? Less than $6 really. These blocks are less than $2. You can get them as low as $1.25 on up to about $1.75. Check around. So I set mine up, but we're going to go down into Gary's garden and you're going to see how he is setting up a long extension ladder that he's got, which is a 15-foot ladder, meaning it's split in half, and there are 2 parts 8 foot long. So he'll explain that. But now we're down in Gary's garden. And here you're going to see how he has put multiple totes. These are 18-gallon totes on a ladder. You can use any ladder. You can get a bunk bed ladder. And as far as bricks, the cement blocks, they're 16 inches long by 8 by 8. So 8 inches tall, 8 inches wide. And then you can pick out the color totes you want. You want to go all gray, it kind of blends away. You could go with different colors, whatever will work for you. But it is just going to be the easiest garden you're going to put together. You need nothing but the totes. You can buy them at your own pace. Start with 1 at a time. Start with going out and buying 5 or 6, depending how close you want them together. This garden will take you no time to have it set up going. Now don't forget, when you get the totes, all containers need drainage holes. So make sure once you've got it all set up, before you start loading it up, to put the holes in. But look at this. Look how easy it is to build a raised bed elevated garden. This will last you forever. An aluminum ladder, concrete blocks, easy as it can be. You have it together in minutes. You are now gardening on something that is sturdy and strong. Your dog, nothing's going to knock this over. If you wanted an extra support, which Gary's not going to do, you could put an extra set of blocks in the center. That is up to you. But this is going to be the easiest bed. It may cost you a little bit if you have to buy a ladder, but let me tell you it's worth it, because some of the raised beds that you're buying in the stores, they're plastic, some of them are wood, and no matter what, they all decay very quickly. Let me tell you something, even the galvanized steel will start to rust away. This, you can set it up in any way you want. Let me have Gary explain to you exactly what he is doing with the raised bed.
So these are 2 ladders attached to one another. So they're a 15-foot extension ladder or telescoping ladder. All I did was I took 4 of these blocks, I leveled them out, stacked 2 on this end, 2 on the other end. The blocks are 16 inches wide, so the ladder fits on it perfectly. If you wanted to make it a little wider to give it a little bit more support, you could also do that option. But basically, the totes just sit on top like that. It's one of the easiest things that I can think of, and this should work out really good. So it's probably the simplest design that I can see. My other design was a little bit more work, but this would be very easy. I know a lot of people are going to have spare ladders sitting around, maybe they're not using them, or they have an older ladder like this, I want to buy a new ladder, so this is a good time to use this for a tote raised bed. You could buy a new ladder. They range from around $115 to $150. The prices will depend on what sort of ladder you buy. But this was a quick, simple way of setting up a elevated planter or raised bed. Right now, this ladder is in two pieces. Right now, this ladder is connected. It can be split apart and you can make two raised beds out of it. And you can have two setups. So this whole setup is 8 foot long by 23 inches deep. So it doesn't take up very much room at all. The totes that I'm using here are 18-gallon totes.
So I hope we've given you some ideas on how you can get a raised bed put together in a matter of minutes. No work. And you can build it in your yard, your patio, your deck, anywhere. You can put a couple bricks and have it all set up for you. And you know what? If you can't use both and you only want to set up 5 containers, give the other half to somebody else and let them set up their own garden to grow some food in.
I hope you found this video useful. With that, thanks for watching, and don't forget to eat what you grow.
Bye.